Hey y'all, I'm Elisa.
And I'm Samantha.
And welcome to Watch for Deer.
Oh my god, it's finally Friday, y'all.
What is wrong with you?
It has been a week. It's been a week with the weather and I had to travel Wednesday for work. And it's been really stupid cold.
That's the good thing about being a teacher.
Oh my
I've not had to work all week.
I mean, I can work from home some and stuff, but we had to get out and we had to go to Marietta because our headquarters is in Marietta. Mm-hmm. And which I knew it would be cold because it's right on the river. Right on the river.
Yeah.
And I wore my big long trench coat and I had my gloves on, or I had my toboggan on, and we're running in there trying to get to the bank, and that wind comes off and I'm like, ooh! It just cuts right through you. It's so
I can
cold.
see you running through the parking lot.
And I had little heels on, and so I was like, it sucked. But here we are.
Well, I've not done anything. I've been in pajamas literally all week. I have my robe on right now.
Life of a teacher.
They have called off school all week. We're off school again tomorrow because we're supposed to get snow again.
Yeah, it's
tonight.
already flurrying.
Yeah.
On my way over here, it's already spitting the snow. Clinton's
But
you better record fast.
But it's not like I've had an easy week. It's really not. I can do my job here in my pajamas because I put my coveralls on, and I go out and I feed my animals, and I have to bust out the ice, and then I have to refill the ice.
Yeah.
My goat is getting Ethel.
I know.
Is getting ready to have babies. I'm on baby watch.
She's so plump.
I know. I'm scared to death Walter, my donkey, is going to hurt the babies, and I'm not going to get to him in time, so I just keep going up there and checking on her. And
No.
But my chickens are doing fine. They're no frostbite.
Well, I walked out this evening to water mine because I'm having to water them in a little tub because it freezes so fast, so I can just dump that out. But I walked out and gathered my eggs, and there was one that was already frozen busted. I'm like, man.
I can't even get my eggs.
I
can't
insane.
get the door open because the door, I have a big rock that goes in front of the door. There's a lock on it, but it doesn't work great. And raccoons are smart.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, they could unlock that door. They would be able to easily open that door, so I have a big rock in front of it. Well, when it snowed and it's been 0 degrees outside, it's frozen into the ground because the ground was soft, so the rock went down.
Sunk.
And then it froze, and I can't get my coop door open to get my eggs. So I have no eggs. I actually had to use a bantam egg,
tiny baby eggs.
Because I baked bread earlier, and I had to use a bantam egg to do the egg wash on the bread. And I really think that now that I hear myself talking about all this stuff, that I'm surprised that I don't have a skirt on down to my ankles and a bonnet.
Welcome to Chicken Lady Land.
This is Sammy's Foul Language Farm.
That's right, Foul Language Farm.
I speak chicken, so you don't have to.
So you mentioned raccoon, right?
Mm-hmm.
So do you remember when I lived at home with my parents? Do you remember the pet raccoon we had?
Pepper?
Yes.
Yes.
We had her for 5-6 years.
Yeah.
A big old huge fat raccoon.
Mm-hmm.
Best pet ever. Yeah, I was like, oh,
I do remember. I remember her name.
Yeah. Okay. Well, today I have a story for you.
Okay, now I don't know this one again. I don't know what this one is.
Nope. So this one's a big surprise.
She said it wasn't terrible either. She did tell me it wasn't.
It's not.
It's not terrible.
No, it's not. I think you'll enjoy. I mean, we don't really enjoy the stories.
I feel
that
like
I bring.
you do enjoy the stories.
I enjoy the stories, but I'm messed up in the head.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, so today I want to cover another missing Caribbean case. But before we jump in, we had a friend message us after she had listened to the Amy Bradley story, which we did episode 16. So if you've not listened to that one, make sure that you do. So in that episode, we talked about what we thought happened to Amy Bradley. So she was a cruiser. She was on a cruise with her family. She disappeared. And we kind of went with the fact that there's a lot of evidence that points that she was actually sold into human trafficking.
Yes.
Okay. So our friend Ashley kind of helped solidify this theory when she sent us her message. And I'm going to read it. And we got permission to read her story in her name, so all's good.
Well, you didn't say her last name.
No, I didn't say her last name, but Ashley. It's Ashley.
I thought you were going to say her last name. I'm like, don't do that.
No, it's Ashley.
Mm-hmm.
So, hey girls, I love your podcast. I lost my dad in August, and I have been trying to do things to keep my mind busy. And your podcast is one thing that helps me. I just put my AirPods in and start cleaning, cooking. I even listen during my workouts. I wanted to comment on the last episode. Kyle and I went on a Carnival cruise in 2011, and we had something very creepy happen to us in Turks and Caicos. We got off the ship and was walking to the island, and Kyle broke his sunglasses and was trying to find a gift shop that was selling them. And a militant officer stopped him when he walked into a building and said, "We need your passport." He said, okay. He was like, "It's with my wife, and she's right over there." They refused to let him go. He started yelling for me, and I ran over. I tried to give them the passport, but they told me if I came any closer, they would arrest me. So we caught a vibe that they were trying to get me alone, which didn't work out for them because we had friends that was with us, thankfully. Luckily, we had some friends, and they came over, and we all started throwing a fit, and they let him go. So I definitely think some sketchy stuff happens on these islands and cruises. I've always heard not to go far away into the islands or away from the touristy areas, where only a few steps off the port is what was scary. Anyway, I just wanted to share some feedback and thought you would find my story interesting.
That's scary.
That is freaky, ain't it?
I mean, that's scary.
That
I
is
wonder
scary.
if she's ever went on a cruise again.
I wonder is, I bet they have people like that all the time dressed up as military officers.
Well, I know
and pull that crap.
that we're going to go on a cruise. We're not going to say when, but we're going to go on a cruise. And Elisa and
Yes.
I. And,
Whoop, whoop.
So we're going to go on a cruise. And so I've been on those cruise pages.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people that say on there that they're very pushy.
Yes.
Like, very pushy.
Yep.
So I don't know how I'll feel about that.
Well, so you're going to love this. The guys are going to love this. You know those little kid leashes?
Yeah.
I got those for us.
Why?
So we won't get lost.
Oh, horse. I'm not wearing a leash. But I did buy our cup holders with
I like it.
you know what I'm talking about?
I do.
They have
Has
these
everything in it.
things on a TikTok shop, which it's like Temu. But you can put like a Stanley in it. I do not have a Stanley.
Nope.
I don't have Stanley money. But I do have a big silver cheapo cup.
Yeah.
And it's you can put your whole cup in it, and it's got a big pouch on it, and you can put your money, your wallet, everything goes in that. So it's kind of like
It's a cup purse.
it's like a cup purse.
It's a cup purse.
So I did buy those for us for the cruise.
So we just wanted to read that and share Ashley's story. Thank you so much for sending us a message, Ashley. We appreciate it. We love viewer comments and interactions. And I do kind of think that that's probably what they were trying to do, get them separated. So that's kind of freaky.
It is. I mean, that's very scary.
Don't leave me, big guy. Don't leave me.
That is scary.
He's liable to
And
just
I don't
run off
think
and leave me.
I don't think, and if she didn't go back on it, I wouldn't blame her.
No, me either. This world's crazy scary and people are insane.
I mean, I'm nervous about going anyways.
Not me, man. I can't wait.
I mean, I'm so excited. Don't get me wrong. I'm super excited. We're going to have the best time.
We're going to have the best time.
And, but I'm still nervous about it. Because I'm all about the US of A.
I'm more nervous about getting seasick. That's what I'm nervous about.
Oh, I'm not nervous about that.
I'm nervous. I'm going to take so much motion sickness medicine that before we even start.
I wonder if
Just 'cause
anybody's
I'm scared.
listening to this and you've been on a cruise, send us what you did for motion sickness.
Yeah. I'm thinking Dramamine and these Bozine or something like that. I don't know. I don't know.
All right, I'm excited about the story because I don't know what this one is, and
Here
these
we
are
go.
my favorite ones.
So I wanted to bring you another missing story, and this time we are going to discuss the case of Natalee Holloway.
I know that story.
Natalee was the second daughter of Dave and Elizabeth Holloway, born October 21st, 1986, in Memphis, Tennessee. When she was 7 years old, her parents divorced, and her and her younger brother Matthew were raised by their mom. Their mother later married a successful businessman named George Jug Twitty. Any kind of Conway Twitty?
Could you imagine
Stop
your last
loving
name?
her today.
Could you imagine your last name being Twitty?
Twitty.
Twitty.
I know. That's all I think of, Conway Twitty.
I mean, yeah.
But they moved to Mountain Brook, Alabama. Natalee was a gorgeous young woman. She had long blonde hair and striking blue eyes, thick, full lips with a smile that could light up a room. Truly, the look every girl dreams of.
She was beautiful.
She was gorgeous. She really was stunning. She looked like a real-life Barbie. Now, she was a member of the National Honor Society, the dance squad, and other various extracurricular activities. She was supposed to attend University of Alabama after she graduated on a full scholarship, and she was set to pursue a pre-med track. In May of 2005, Natalee went on a high school grad trip to Aruba with some fellow graduates and 7 chaperones. Now, these chaperones were only there just to kind of keep in check with the students. They weren't meant to follow them, and know their whereabouts every waking moment, because these kids have graduated, okay? They're adults. According to an eyewitness, there was excessive partying and drinking going on every day. It was stated that Natalee started her day with a cocktail. No judgment here, folks. She worked very hard in her schoolwork, and I feel like everyone deserves to cut loose.
Well, I mean,
she earned it. Enjoy your vacation.
Right, she's on vacation, so.
Yep.
And she's what, 18?
She's legal age. Holloway was scheduled to fly home on May 30th of 2005, but failed to arrive for her flight. Some of her classmates had said they'd last seen Natalee outside Carlos and Charlie's, which is a very popular restaurant in the Caribbean. The owners of Carlos and Charlie's also own the popular Señor Frog's.
Oh, I've heard of that.
I know. I did too. It was later confirmed that Natalee was seen about 1:30 a.m. outside the restaurant in a car with local Joran Vandersloot, who was a Dutch honors student who was living in Aruba at the time, and brothers Deepak and Satish Kalpo. When authorities questioned the 3 men, they stated they had dropped Holloway off in front of her hotel and then drove away, denying that they knew what had happened to her after that. Her luggage, her belongings, all was found in her room at the Holiday Inn. Now, Aruban authorities initiated searches around the island and waters, but they were not able to turn up anything. Now, Natalee's parents and a set of friends flew into Aruba via private jet and was quickly able to obtain Vandersloot's name and address, as the hotel manager had ID'd him on a videotape that they had. Now, the Twitties, their friends, and an officer went over to Vandersloot's home and questioned him about Holloway's disappearance. He stated that they had been down to the beach, but they took her down there because she wanted to see the sharks. After they visited the beach, they dropped her off at her hotel around 2 a.m. His friend Deepak corroborated his story. Now, he mentioned that as they were driving away, that he did see a dark man wearing a black shirt like those security members wear.
Yeah.
And he approached her. Mm-hmm. A massive search ensued, consisting of thousands of civil servants in Aruba, which were given the day off to assist in the search. Dutch Marines, volunteers, U.S. citizens, all gathered in the search for this girl. Now, the search for physical evidence was super extensive, but nothing really turned up. There was a speck of blood found in Deepak's car, but this was tested and proved not to be blood.
Yeah, but they killed her.
June 9th, 2005, Vandersloot and the Kalpo brothers were all arrested on suspicion of Holloway's murder. Now, this is where a lot of finger-pointing and switching stories happen between the Kalpo brothers and Vandersloot. Eventually, the authorities released the brothers and detained Vandersloot for an additional 60 days. On July 4th, the Royal Netherlands deployed F-16s with infrareds in search of Holloway, but again, they found nothing. In March of 2006, they used satellite images searching for earth or dirt disturbances that could indicate a freshly dug grave. So I'm sure you've seen the pictures of Google Earth.
Yeah.
Where that you can see, you've seen them all, it shows, the one that sticks out in my mind is, it's a dock, and it looks like blood drag. Like they drug a body and murdered him on the dock and threw him over the dock. Have you seen that picture?
I have no idea what you're
It
talking
is
about.
so freaky.
What?
I'm going to have to show you that.
Water.
Huh?
It's water.
What's water?
What's supposed to be blood. It's water.
It's water? Why is it showing up red?
Because it's looking at it from a satellite.
Well, satellites are supposed to be smart.
They're way away.
Yeah. Clint said it's not blood. He said it's water.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
But it looks like somebody been murdered. Google it. Google it and show her. Clinton's going to Google it.
Okay.
We're
I don't
going
know
to
what you're talking
continue.
about.
So, but anyway, Google Earth shows like it's like they've actually found submerged cars from Google Earth pictures.
They have?
Yes, missing people like found. Yes, somebody was just found this past year in 2023, by drone footage. Actually,
Sometimes
flying
I really,
over a pond.
I think that you make up crap.
I
I really do,
swear
Lisa.
I
I think you just make
don't.
up stuff on the
Google.
fly. You make up stuff on the fly.
I'm gonna
and you
post
tell it
every
to
bit of
me.
this. I'm gonna post every bit of this. No, there was somebody flying a drone footage across the pond, and they seen this car. I think it was like a white car. They pulled a body out. Yes. Yes. I'll show you after we're done recording.
I do not want to see it.
But you're going to. A gardener had also come forward and said that there was a pond next to the Aruba Racket Club that was close to the Marriott Hotel. See? I wish you could see her face. Clinton just showed her the picture. See? It looks crazy, doesn't it?
It does look like
It
somebody's
looks
been
somebody's
drugged on
been murdered.
that. And that's just water?
That's something I read about.
Oh, okay. I can see why that's water because this dock is cedar.
Yeah.
It's water, but when the water has hit,
It's a cedar dock.
it's a cedar dock, so it's wet in
me see.
in parts of it, and
Yeah, it looks
makes
like blood.
It makes it look red because the cedar's
Yeah,
darker.
that makes sense.
Yeah,
But it looks so cool.
you didn't figure that out though when you saw this
Not a clue.
that it was cedar.
Nope.
No comment.
Who uses cedar for docks? Cedar is like a furniture wood.
Are you a dock professional now?
No, but I'm a wood professional.
Are you?
I
Are
am. That's right.
You need to keep on. Is what you need to do. You need to just keep on. I don't know how we got from cedar to nasty.
I said,
No, ma'am. Just keep reading. Just keep reading. Nasty is what you are.
he stated that.
Filth mouth. You're a filth mouth. You're a nasty filth mouth.
You hush. I talk about Matthew McConaughey again.
I couldn't help but giggle. I swear when you said that. You said he wouldn't. She wouldn't let him in the
Like,
house.
That's right. She take care of him.
I didn't say that.
No,
But
I said that.
You said Dee Dee wouldn't let him in the house, and I'm like, but would she?
And I was like, well, she would, but she take care of him.
Yeah, but
and you're
I
like,
I just started laughing.
yeah, because you're, yeah, we know why.
Well, you're a filth
Dirty mind. Dirty
mouth.
mind.
Dirty mind and filth mouth.
We're going to have to mark his podcast explicit.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, gosh. He stated that he's seen the three men drive by trying to hide their faces. There was a jogger who had also said that they had seen men burying a blonde hair.
No. No.
There was also a jogger who had said that they had seen men burying a blonde-haired woman in a landfill. Police searched and searched the landfill for days to no avail. Cadaver dogs were also brought in but did not turn up anything. November 2007, the three men were once again brought in and held regarding the disappearance, but by December 1st, the two brothers would be released, and by December 7th, Vandersloot would also be released. Now, here's where it gets messed up. So, between March 29th and May 17th of 2010, Vandersloot reaches out to Beth Holloway, who is her mother, who's Natalee's mother, and tells her he knows the location of her daughter's body.
Who did?
Vandersloot.
What's his first name?
Joran.
Joran.
He says that he knows the location of her daughter's body, but she would have to pay him $250,000 in exchange for that information. He claimed that they were on the beach when she had slipped and hit her head, causing her death, but then he's unable to locate her body. So he leaves Aruba for Peru before he can be prosecuted for extortion. While in Peru, he murders 21-year-old Stephanie Ramirez, then flees to Chile, but is arrested. Mm-hmm. Now, once
I'm
arrested...
proud of you.
What?
That you said Chile instead of Chile.
Really?
I mean, you say Bury. I just figured you were going to say Chile, too.
It's just... This is Chile, like Chile.
Mm-hmm. With that little mark on top of it.
Right. If it was chili, it'd be an I, like, you know, you and me go get a pot of chili.
Mm-hmm. A whole pot, huh?
A whole pot of chili. I like chili. Stick with us. We'll get there, guys. I promise.
swear the later we do these podcasts, the more ridiculous they are.
This is Watch for Deer late at night. This is what happens. This is what happens when you work all day and then you record.
If we do it late at night, we need to call it Deer in the Headlights.
That's true. We could. We could. Watch for Deer in Headlights.
No, we just call it Deer in the Headlights.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, go ahead.
All right. Anywho. But, so he murders Stephanie. Now, once arrested, he is indicted in Alabama for wire fraud and extortion. He then pleads guilty to the murder of Ramirez, and he's sentenced to 28 years. In January 12th of 2012, without a body to lay to rest, Natalee's father files a petition to pronounce her legally dead. August 18th, 2017, bone fragments would be found washed up on a beach in Aruba. On October 3rd, 2017, scientists would test a total of 4 bone fragments that was discovered during this probe. Only one fragment would be determined to be human, but unfortunately, it was not a match to Holloway. Now, I also read that the bone fragments were actually given to them by a friend of a friend of a friend who said he helped dig up and dispose of Holloway's body years after the murder.
Oh.
He stated that he had mixed them with the dog bones and then buried them in a pet cemetery. Nothing ever came of these bones. They did determine that one piece was human, according to DNA sampling, and it didn't match.
And this is the Aruban government doing this too, right?
Yes, and it didn't match, so they were able to take Beth's, her mother's DNA and compare it, and it did match.
It did match?
It didn't.
Okay.
It did not match Beth's DNA. So they said it wasn't Natalee, but they said that it was of a person of the same race and of European descent. So why was this fragment not tested against other missing people, such as Amy Bradley, episode 16? They could have used their family to compare their DNA and maybe solve another case. There's, what we say, 200, 300 people?
The government of Aruba spend a dime looking for an American or British?
Well,
or
they're
anybody?
not going to look for anybody because it's a tourist location.
That's exactly right.
They don't care, because if they hear that these Americans are going missing on their soil, people's not going to tour there. They're not going to come on vacation.
So the story you told at the very beginning of it with Ashley, where did that happen at? With
Turks
her?
and Caicos.
Turks and Caicos. Okay.
Yep. That's where one of our stops.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Oh, that is right.
Turks.
That is.
Yep. It's our third stop on our cruise. Yep.
But no, you're right. They're not. Well, the government's not going to look for Americans, and
no. And what I don't get, like, if you're not going to test those bones, give it to the Americans. Let them test it. Like I said, they could have, maybe Amy did, I don't know, fall off the cruise ship, and maybe, what do we say, 300 people a year go missing on a cruise ship?
Yeah, I think that's what you said.
I mean, send it to the Americas, let them run it through the database. You may be able to solve a missing case, but these bones are gone. No one knows where these bones are.
Somebody knows where those bones
Somebody
are.
knows where they are. But
somebody knows where they're at.
they're probably in a jewelry box somewhere.
Probably so.
The Scooby-Doo gang could have, done a more thorough investigation.
They're not going to do anything because they don't want to.
Now, for whatever reason, Vandersloot decides to plead not guilty to the extortion charge on June 8th of 2023. but he would later plead guilty to the counts of extortion and wire fraud as part of a plea deal, the murder of Natalee Holloway. Mm-hmm. He stated that he killed her after she rejected his sexual advances that night on May 30th of 2005. He is sentenced to 20 years in prison for the extortion, but time will be served concurrently with the murder charge of Ramirez. So what this means is he's killed 2 women. So instead of having to serve the sentences back to back, say 28 years, then 20, for a total of 48 years, he only has to serve whatever he was sentenced the longest, which means he'll get released from Peru in 2045.
Oh, I didn't know
He
that.
only has to serve the 28 years.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep, 28 years. He'll get out in Peru in 2045.
So he killed 2 women.
Yeah, and
he's
got 28 years. That's it. That's pathetic.
I wonder if the jails over there are like really, really bad. You hear some.
I hope they
like
are.
the really bad jails.
I hope they are. Now, here's the part that's really going to make you mad. Remember I texted you and I said, I'm so mad.
Yes,
So mad.
yes.
I said, I'm so mad.
I do remember you telling me that.
Right here. You're going to get mad with me. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's get mad.
All right.
So, he will not be prosecuted for the murder of Holloway as the statute of limitations has passed. So, Peru has a 12-year statute of limitations. This piece of trash waited so long after her murder and then confessed because he knew they could not prosecute him because of statute of limitations. He kills 2 women and only serves time for 1. Now, that's the case of Natalee Holloway.
I don't know what to say. I don't know what to
You
say.
think of that.
That's a terrible story. Every story you bring me is terrible, though. They're all bad.
Waits until...
This one wasn't gruesome or anything, though.
No,
and
it wasn't
I really
gruesome.
do appreciate that.
You're welcome.
More than you know.
Oh, it's coming.
But
But yeah.
yeah.
That's what made me mad. That's why I was texting her. I
you-
said, this next story, I said, I'm so mad. She was like, why? I was like, I can't tell you.
Well, I mean, that was all over the news. The Natalee Holloway was
Yep.
all over the news. And I knew that guy confessed to it,
Yep.
but I didn't know about the
He
statute
did.
of limitations.
Yes. He waited so long, and I guarantee you his lawyer, I mean, it's a damn good lawyer. I mean, if you're, a defense lawyer, you'd be like, we'll just wait, and then you can confess, and you don't have to, yeah.
Why confess, though? Like, why even confess to it? If you're not going to be charged for it, why was he in his...
He's a younger guy, so I feel like he's one of these douchebags that are like,
You think he was doing it bragging?
I think he's cocky.
Yeah,
He's being cocky
I was
about
wondering
it.
if he was doing it to tell her parents, hey,
Yeah.
you're not going to find her, stop looking.
Well, I mean, I think number one, he's doing that. He's cocky about it.
I think you're right. I
I think he's cocky. It gives him a big head, big ego. He's cocky about it. And he was like, now he's like, I killed your daughter, but I ain't going to pay for it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
he's a douche.
Yeah.
He's a douche.
So he's going to get out in
2045.
2045?
Yeah. Yep. It's ridiculous.
Yep, it is.
Well,
Is that all we got this evening?
That's it.
That's it?
That's it. That's all we got. So, if you guys have any questions, any comments, email us at watchfordearpodcast@gmail.com.
Follow us
on Instagram, Watch for Dear Podcast. Facebook or TikTok us, Watch for Dear Podcast. Go like, follow us, subscribe, and review, preferably on Spotify.
You sound like the Grinch. You did. You sound like the Grinch.
And share with your friends because it all helps, guys. It helps us so much. We're trying to get the TikTok up and rolling, so make sure you go and follow that TikTok. And y'all be safe. And watch for deer.